And a good evening once again, one and all. Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I do feel like craps this evening, and I hope that you do too. One more quick video to round us out here, hopefully. In my ever-ending research for for other craps channels for good strategies, I came across this one. I know this strategy's been around a while, but a new channel that came up, a gentleman by the name of Skunky Sweat, rolled this one out. I happen to like it quite a bit. It's an interesting one. It's called the Dark Knight, and it's played, that's K-N-I-G-H-T, Knight, Dark Knight. And that is because we play from the don't, and we have, it uses the come bet and the don't come. So that's how that works. We're going to go totally green chip here, so that 500 for our $1,000 bankroll. We're going to fill up our other tray here with another roll of 25s because this is all green chip level. He did it at the red chip level on a $5 table. Joe Casino is a $10 table, but we're going to play it at the $25 level. 10 shooters and see how far we can go. 25 on the don't to get us started. Our first shooter's ready. The first of 10. And the dice are out. Hard 10 is our first point. We're going to look for two come bets. We're going to establish two come bets to begin with. So our first one in the come here, dice are out. And that's a winner, actually. Not a bad deal. We're not going to get to show the strategy, but hey, we'll take a win. That's a .7 out, so both of those will win. Not a bad way to start. Back on the DP we go. That's our first shooter gone, so away with one of the shooters. Dice are out. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. We'll try it again. Point is 9. Into the come we go. Dice are out. And a point. That doesn't really help us. The come bet travels up. The don't loses. So we'll have to redo the don't there. Dice are out. Here we go. We got the one come bet working. That's a 6-1-7. That kills everything on the board. So far the dice have not been cooperative one bit. Dice are out. Not getting a chance to show this strategy at all so far. 3-2-5. Viva. Point is 5. Now let's see how far we can go here. Into the come. Dice are out. 1, and we get a 5. Oh, 3-2-5. So the don't gets to go away again. This travels up. Here we go. Dice are out. 6 easy. That's a 5-1 mixer. Okay. One more time. We want one more come bet going up here. Dice are out. Hard 10. It's puppy paws. Yield 55. That's going to go to the 10. Now we go into the DC. Dice are out. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. We're on a no 9. One more DC. And that's all we do. So let's see what happens. Dice are out. 4-1-5. That's a good one. That's going to travel up. This will come into the come to get paid. And we're minus a come bet. So we'll keep that up there. We're going to take everything as it is, and we're looking for 2 bets on top and a don't, and that's all we're happy with. Dice are out. Here we go. 5-2-7. If that ain't perfect. We only lose 1 bet on the board. The 10 goes away, but all of this comes down. pay it, pay it, pay it, and pay it. That's what we like. We like hearing pay it. That's always a good thing. All right, here we go. That's a 7. Another shooter gone. Dice are out. Here we go. 4, 2, 6. Easy 6. Our new point is 6. Back into the come we go. Dice are out. Excuse me. 6, 3, 9. Center field 9. Back into the come we go. Dice are out. Fever 5, 4, 1 fever. That's a no field 5. We're going into the DC now. Dice are out. Easy 8, 5, 3, 8, no 8. We're going up there on the no 8 and one more DC. Dice are out. Easy 4, Little Joe from Kokomo. And we're good. We could throw another come bet up or another DC, but we're not going to. Now we're just going to let the shooter play it out. We've done the hard work. 3, 2, 5. The come bet travels down for payment. We keep it in there because we're minus 1 bet. A come bet, when it wins, it does have to come down to get paid. It cannot stay up. Dice are out. 3, 1, 4. We're going to get knocked off the 4. The don't 4, that is. We're going to get a replacement, though. That's going to go inside. And we got a DC to refuel here. Dice are out. Hard 6. Our shooter made his point. The don't pass goes away. We're all set up top. Looking for a new point. Dice are out. 4, 3, 7 on the come out. That kills the don't. What's on top cancels out. These lose. These win. So we're at a standstill here. And that was not a come out 7. So dice are out. We're getting to start over. 6, 3, 9. Our new point is a 9. Mark the 9, and here we go. Into the come for 25. Dice are out. Hard 6. Pair of trays. Move him up. Inside the 6. Second come bet's in the cooker. Dice are out. It's a 5. No field 5. 3, 2, 5. DC bet now. We're looking for some don't points. That's a 7. No, that's not good. The 7 kills 3 of these bets and only returns 1. Dice are out. We're minus another shooter. That's a 10 easy. 4, 6, 10. That's our buddy Big Ben. All the way down there on the end. Quarter into the come. Dice are out. And it is an 8 easy. 2, 6, 8. This travels up into the 8. Dice are out. That's a 6, 5 yo. We'll pay the come. That's a winner. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3. We'll take it back. That's going to lose in the come. We'll have to replace. We're looking for another number. And we'll lose again. 2, 1, 3. Away with $25. This can't happen when we're in the DC. 3, 2, 5. Second point has finally resolved. The second come bet's resolved into the 5, and now we go to the DC. How about those craps numbers now? 3, 1, 4. We're not going to get a craps number now. It's not a bad point for a don't. But second DC, and now we'll be not going to count. Not going to count, thankfully. That needs to hit the back wall to count. Dice are out. That's better. 6-5. Jesus. 6-5 yo. Poorly timed. We're getting eaten alive here. 5-1-6. No 6. Easy 6 mixer. And there's our spread. And now we're going to play it out. Dice are out. 6-5 yo 11. We'll try again. Dice are out. 5-1-6, of course. That's a no 6, so that gets to go back to the casino. Get to try the don't come again. Dice are out. And we'll go back on the 6. We'll take the action. The dice might be 6'd out. We'll find out. Hard 10. We hit the point. Jesus Christ, I'll tell you. All right. 25 into the don't pass. Dice are out. That's a 7 on the come out. And what's on top here is going to cancel. The 2 come bets will lose. That'll win. So far, not a good showing. Dice are out. 3-2-5. Viva 5. Strategy, in my opinion, I think takes a little too long to get going, but here we go. Dice are out. Hard 10. The first come bet will go to the 10. Dice are out. 6-3-9. Not too overly enthused about those 2 come bets, but it is what it is. The dice they're not going to surprise us at all. That's crap. This loses, that wins. And we're down quite a bit. Dice are out. 2-1-3. How about that? Don't tell anybody. The dice rolled a craps number on a come out. We'll take the 25. Dice are out. Easy 8. 3-5-8. Starting to come. Dice are out. 6-5 yo. We'll pay that come. That's good for 25. Slow but sure resurrection maybe. Dice are out. 5-3-8. That's not a resurrection. That's going to kill our DC. Or don't pass, rather. Dice are out. Here we go. 6-3-9. Nina. Looking for our second come bet. Dice are out. That's no good. That's going to lose. The craps 12. The boxcars will roll away with the come bet. We'll try again. Dice are out. 3-1-4. Little Joe. Easy 4. We'll go to the don't come now and attempt to get established with a couple don't points. That's a no 1-4-5. That goes there. We throw the 25 into the DC and away we go. Hard 10. The pair of the sunflowers. That was a pair of fives. And now we just play it out. Hopefully a long shot. 6-6-12. That can do us no harm now. 1, 2, 3 craps. That do us no good either. Nice if we could repeat some of those craps. There's a come winner. That's going to come down. That's an 8. That'll pay. We'll get 25 back. That'll send that back into the come for the next roll. Dice are out. And it's a 7. How appropriate. This'll lose, but that'll win. These are both going to come down and get paid. We'll get paid there, there, and there. Halfway through the shooter count, here they come. 5, 4, 9. We're on the 9 again for the point. And let's see if we can get anything going. Dice are out. Well, we won't get anything going that way. That's a craps. That's going to eat the come bet up. Snake eyes, that'll take away the come bet. Dice are out. We'll try again. That's a 7. Perfectly timed. For once, everything on the board's going to win. We'll bring it back. Try it again. Don't pass. Is working. Here they come. 5, 1, 6. Mixer. Easy 6. And you know what we do next. We go into the come. So here we go. Dice are out. Simple strategy to follow. The dice have to cooperate. And that's another 0.7 out. Fortunately for us, 0.7 outs help our cause in this case. That's -1, so we're down to 3. Dice are out. 3 shooters remain. 1, 2, 3. Craps. Pay that don't. Use the do's to pay the don'ts. We're just about even. Dice are out. We could use a couple more craps numbers. That's a 6. Easy 6. 1, 5, 6. Back on the 6 for the point. Here they come. 6, 2, 8. And that's just great. Easy 8. Second come bet's coming up. Dice are out. That's a 10 easy. 6, 4, 10. We go into the DC next. Dice are out. That's a hard 10. That's going to go behind the 10. This is going to come down and get paid. Back into the come because we're minus a come bet, so we'll get that resolved first. And there's a 7. How great. Isn't that wonderful? That's going to lose, but those 3 bets are going to win. So that'll win, that'll win, that'll win. Two shooters remain. Crappy shooters at Joe Casino tonight. Dice are out. Hard 10. 5, 5. We'll get the 10 for the point. Dice are out. That's Bert and Ernie with their first appearance of the video. The hard 8. Otherwise known as the square pair. Dice are out. Here they come. Oh, we're off the table. Timeout. We'll collect them. Hand them over to the pit boss. They're satisfied. No chicanery. No loaded dice. So here we go. Dice are out. 6, 3, Nina. This come bet comes over here and goes into the 9. 25 in the DC. Here they come. It's an 8. Easy 8. 5, 3, 8. That'll come down for a payment. We'll keep it there. Dice are out. That's a 9. Off and on. That's an off and on payment. This'll come down. This'll come up. This'll get paid, and life's wonderful. Dice are out. Continuing on our merry way, we of course have a 7. Jesus. 3, 4, 7, 1 loser. Everything else on the board's a winner. So that, pay that, pay that, pay that. One shooter remains, folks. One shooter remains. Dice are out in our test of the Dark Knight. 5, 1, 6. Point is 6. Into the come we go. Dice are out. That's an 8. Easy 8. 3, 5, 8. We'll send that one up into the into the 8. Here they come. Dice are out. A hard 8, Bert and Ernie. Once again, off and on for 25. Thank you much. Dice are out. And what have these dice done all night long? That can continue to do it now. That's a loser, but that's a winner, and that's a winner, and it's finally all done. These dice are going to go in the garbage because I'm sick of them. Can't show any strategies when they don't work the way they're supposed to, but we're still netting a profit, believe it or not. There's our 1,000. And through all that, we got 200. Believe it or not, a $200 profit, $25 green chip level, Dark Knight. Can't really complain, even though we really didn't get a chance to show that strategy much because all we did was 7 out with those red dice. But this strategy kind of covers for that between, especially the don't followed by a come bet, because if you point 7 out, you got coverage. The only time you run into trouble is if you're in the DC and you end up with a 7, of course, but as was evidenced here a couple of times. But we'll be happy with 200. That's a daily paycheck. That's 20%. So definitely. Once again, credit to the Skunky Sweat YouTube channel for that one. Bringing that one out. I think I may have seen that strategy played once or twice before. And he really laid it out and made it explainable and followed through step by step. So it worked well, and at the $25 level, it definitely worked well here. However, folks, as you know, whenever we go to the casino, we should never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps, and I hope that you do too. Until the next time, be well, stay safe, and as always, every trip to the casino, may those dice gods be forever in your favor.